Lunchtime, lunchtime with the bullies. It's feeling like football again. It's feeling like football again. Yeah. It's feeling like football again, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. Ethan, what's up? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's feeling like football again. It's feeling like Christmas. What's up with y'all? Just watched the press conference, man. I ain't even tap in. I ain't even tap into the press conference, man. Hey, man, how's the quality looking? I'm not on the Wi-Fi. I don't want to get off the screen. If we good, we going to rock and roll. I ain't going to change no Wi-Fi, none of that. You know what? I'm going to put the Wi-Fi on. Yes, sir. Get in tune. Get in tune. Get in tune. We good? I threw it on the Wi-Fi just for GP, just to make sure we stay good. Camp looking good. Okay. You know, it's a lot of camp notes that I'm gonna save for my official video later. But we're gonna talk briefly about it, man. LB, did you see the Cowgirls sign Malik Hooker? I did see the Cowboys. I saw the Cowboys sign Malik Hooker. The Cowboys are bums. I ain't worried about the Cowboys, but that's, it's a decent signing. It's a decent signing. You know what I mean? I know they happy. I know they gonna, make the signing way more than what it is. Did you see the Eagles ran some 3-4? I did see us run a little 3-4. It's looking different for the defense, y'all. It's looking different for the defense. It's looking good. It's looking good. I'm telling y'all, this is not going to be the same defense. And that's the main thing that, that I'm excited about. I'm more excited about the defense than I am the offense. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Tommy boy? I'm much more excited about the defense than the offense, man. I'm telling y'all, man. So, man, a couple things that, that I noticed, a couple, notes, some information, intel or whatever that I gathered. You know what I'm saying? Devontae Smith did take some time to field some, some punts. Boston Scott was back there as well. Kenneth Gainwell was back there as well. I thought that was interesting. I felt like that Boston Scott was going to ultimately be doing that, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? Josiah Scott, he did pick off Jalen Hurts. Hey, Chris Philly, man, welcome to Bully Land. Josiah Scott did pick off Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts threw some beautiful passes in camp. You know what I mean? Minus the interception. Kayvon Wallace got his hands on one of the balls. A lot of people are saying that was a forced throw by Jalen Hurts. But, first day of training camp, shaking off the rust, getting out there, man, butterflies in your stomach, getting active. You know what I'm saying? Arcega-Whiteside was out there catching some passes. It's a beautiful picture that I got. I'm going to put it on my Instagram of Jalen Hurts after practice talking to the wide receiver group. You know what I'm saying? Being that leader that we all know he could be. Being that leader. Yes, Jalen Reagor seems to already be hurt. Some back issues. The wide receiver group that started the practice today was Devontae Smith, Travis Fulgham, and in the slot they threw Arcega-Whiteside, probably the slowest wide receiver on the roster. The slowest wide receiver on the roster. Overall, Jalen Hurts looked very sharp. Overall, Kayvon Wallace appeared to be sharp. Brandon Graham looked sharp, blew up a play in practice on the 1-yard line, looked very sharp. You know what I mean? Then on the play after that, you know what I'm saying, Jalen Hurts did hit Devontae Smith for a touchdown in the end zone. I think he hit Arcega-Whiteside for a touchdown in the end zone, but it was pulled back. You know what I'm saying? Guys are looking sharp. Guys are looking crisp. The first pass of the day by Jalen Hurts was a touchdown pass to Miles Sanders. Looking crisp. And Zach Ertz is out here looking like he fell in some peroxide, but that's my guy. Keep Zach Ertz, man. I don't care what nobody say. It was reported that Howie Roseman and Zach Ertz was having some really, really long one-on-one conversations on the sideline. You know what I mean? I don't know what those conversations were about, but, it seems like those conversations could have went, they could have went good for Zach Ertz. You know what I'm saying? Them conversations could have went good for Zach Ertz, could have went bad for Zach Ertz. Talking to Howie Roseman on the sideline like that, gotta respect it, gotta love it. Gotta respect it, gotta love it. How did you see all of this? How did I see all of this? Look, man, I get sent videos of stuff that's happening in practice from people who are at practice. So, I've been doing this for some time. I know quite a bit of people. You know what I mean? I'm not privy to be at the practice because I'm not media yet. But you keyword yet, because I'm speaking it into existence. I'm going to be at these practices in the future at some point. But you know, it's Bully Vision. Shout out to you, man. Bird Gang 31. What's up, OG? Bully Vision, man. That's how we there, man. Bullies no wall. Bullies see y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a lot to unpack. We're gonna get to it in the official video, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot to unpack. We're gonna get to it in the official video later. I got a new intro video. It's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be dope. Let me park up right here so I can get y'all some more meat and potatoes real quick. More meat and potatoes real quick. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go Jamaican again, man. I gotta start bringing my lunch, man, because some of this food just be a little too heavy, man. A little too heavy, man. And I be trying to eat a little light. I've been trying to eat a little light lately. This food been a little too heavy. But it is what it is. We ain't gonna cry over spilt milk. You know what I'm saying? But the practice, man. JJ Arcega-Whiteside, you know, have to improve a lot of fundamentals and skill sets in the running game. In the running game, I think JJ Arcega-Whiteside is pretty solid as a run block and wide receiver. You saw a Miles Sanders run where JJ Arcega-Whiteside was blocking all the way down the field. I think JJ Arcega-Whiteside has what he has already down packed is the intangibles, the small things like blocking and, you know, not missing assignments and block and run plays. He got those small things down packed. Arcega-Whiteside has to, I heard Reagor had a minor injury today. I think Reagor had the injury before camp even started, because Reagor didn't come out there for team drills. He was doing individual workouts on the side, from what I hear. So I don't know if he was already hurt. I don't know if it's minor or if it's just a precaution. But at the end of the day, ideally, man, for a guy that you're looking for to show up, you would expect him to be out there. But if you hurt, you hurt. Whiteside blocking my happiness by starting in the slot. I feel you, Philly podcast. I feel you, man. I feel you, Joe. But I mean, for Whiteside has been on a roster so long, you almost got to put him out there as much as you can to see what you're going to get from him. Because ideally, you're not. So to me, I told y'all, don't be surprised. I told y'all, don't be surprised if Arcega-Whiteside make this roster over guys like Hightower, possibly over Greg Ward. Don't be surprised, because Arcega-Whiteside got some attributes. Arcega-Whiteside has really good attributes. I don't know what happened to him at the next level, though. I don't know what happened to him at the next level. If it's me, and you need a guy that got to start in the slot, it would have either been Greg Ward or Quez Watkins, but they have to go out there and see what they got out of him. They have to go out there and see what they got out of him, and I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him, man. They got to go out there, and they got to see what they have in him before they just cut him. So it is what it is. How did Ryan Kerrigan look in practice today? So Ryan Kerrigan was with the second unit. Ryan Kerrigan and Josh Sweat, I believe, were with the second unit. Ryan Kerrigan is a professional. He looked like a starter with a second unit, being in for a second unit, obviously. You know what I mean? Derek Barnett and Brandon Graham, they started. Brandon Graham looked great. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. You know what I mean? Blowing up plays on the goal line. Yeah. Sweat was first team. Okay, Sweat was first team. Maybe I got that backwards. Barnett was second team. Wow. Wow. Oh, and you know the battle that I'm really looking at is the left tackle battle. So Mailata and Jordan Mailata and Andre Dillard took turns swapping out with the first unit for left tackle. So it is what it is. The Eagles hate is sickening. Of course it's sickening. Is J.J. Arcega-Whiteside a first-round draft pick from 4 years ago? I think Arcega-Whiteside is a second-round. My bad, y'all. Like, scam likely, low. I don't even like that. Like, how do you block scam likely from calling you? Yeah, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside was a second-round pick. What's going on, Tone DeShields? What's up, family? Hope life is good and family good as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Same to you, bro. Same to you. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't hear no noise. So you already know that Darius Slay started as the CB1. I do know that. And Steven Nelson started as the CB2. And Maddox started out in the slot. You know, but the guy that got the interception of the day was Josiah Scott. And you know what I mean? I think we picked him up at the end of the season or sometime during the offseason. But he's a guy that's showing some promise. I didn't hear really anything out of Zech McPherson. But this is the thing. Robocall it blocks all that. Okay, I'm going to tap into that. Because I'm getting tired of that. Because this is the thing, man. These rookies have to go out of here. These rookies have to go out here and they have to put their best foot forward. These rookies have to seize every opportunity when they're on the field. You know what I mean? Just because you're a rookie, you just can't be sitting around And you got to want to be on the field. And I get that out of guys like Kayvon Wallace. I get that out of other guys as well. You know what I mean? Training camp is important. They got to evaluate you, bro. It's not all about just evaluating the quarterback. It's not about that. And speaking of quarterbacks, we have a very, very underrated quarterback room, because I did just read a report that Nick Mullins was grasping the offense better in San Francisco than Jimmy G was. Davion Taylor started. Davion Taylor started. Thank you for bringing that up. That's another one. Davion Taylor did start next to Eric Wilson. Davion Taylor did start. Didn't really hear nothing or see nothing about Zech McPherson, but Davion Taylor started, and I'm not surprised by that. Like I was telling people, man, our linebacking situation was already put in stone last year when we drafted a bunch of those dudes. But now what we got to do is make it translate onto the field. Dickerson not practicing was not not practicing. Yeah, Dickerson didn't practice. I think Dickerson is on the COVID list. It was a couple other guys on the COVID list. I don't know if it was Singleton. I know McLeod was on a PUP list or something like that, which is why, you know, Kayvon Wallace got the start. But hey, man, can't cry over spilt milk. No need to rush Dickerson. That's absolutely right. No need at all to rush Dickerson. All the talent on this team, winning the division should be our expectation. Winning the division is definitely our expectation. But listen, you got to understand this, man. You got to understand this. I'm glad our defense, you know, is beefing up and bulking up. You know what I'm saying? Because Dallas's defense is also beefing up and bulking up. Everybody wants to worry about, you know, the Redskins, the Washington football team and the New York Giants. Everybody wants to talk about those guys, but those guys are never threats. They never threats. You know what I'm saying? Man, the main competition for me still would be the Dallas Cowboys. It would be the Dallas Cowboys, man. When you go get Malik Hooker and you go bring in Micah Parsons, you know what I'm saying? And you go get, what is his name? Kelvin Joseph, whatever. He already talking. You know what I'm saying? When you go out there and you start, you know, getting that type of level of talent on the defensive side of the ball, you know what I mean? I feel like we got the edge over the Dallas Cowboys. We'll be able to impact the game in certain ways. And the ways that I'm thinking of are definitely our defensive line versus Dallas offensive line. I think we're going to have the clear upper hand this year. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the, you know, the addition of Ryan Kerrigan. But the Dallas Cowboys, I feel like the Dallas Cowboys got better. I don't know if I can say that about Washington and New York, though, honestly. I didn't hear nothing about Bradley Smith. I just don't know if I can say that about Washington and New York. New York spent a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? But what young guys do New York got that they already drafted, that they ready to mold? Come on. Come on. So I'm not really worried about nobody in this division right now, man. I'm worried about us and how they going to contain Jalen Hurts and how they going to stop our new revamped passing attack, which should be much improved. New York offense look good on paper, though. No, it don't. New York offense don't look good on paper. I don't agree. I think New York offense is average on paper. Listen, Galladay was never a top 10 wide receiver. Galladay was never a top 10 wide receiver. Just because he went to a big market, now he was somebody. He was never a top 10 wide receiver. I'm not jacking that notion, man. He was okay. Galladay was okay, an injury-prone dude that can make some plays when he's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Galladay don't even have a ceiling of a peak Alshon Jeffrey for real. So I'm cool on the notion that Galladay is all of that. I feel like Darius Slay could stop Galladay. Saquon Barkley is going to start this thing on the PUP list. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really not focused on none of that, man. But we're going to really get into it, man. You know, leave your comments, leave your questions on what you want me to touch on. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to touch on it, because the official video, we're really going to talk about training camp, this day one of training camp. You know what I'm saying? I cannot wait to put this content out today. We going all the way up. Shout out to y'all, man. D'Angelo Alexander, I've heard he threw, my guy in here, I heard he threw 3 touchdowns and an interception, but the interception wasn't his fault because the ball got taken out of Gainwell's hands. Could be, but he did good, though. He did his thing. Rock, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But the official video coming out later, we really gonna get in depth with it. I'm gonna put out some clips, man, some clips that y'all probably already gonna see by that time. But you know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about training camp day one and you know some of the expectations for some of these guys because it's heating up, man. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. This is the beginning of the season. This is the first day of the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying? And also, man, make sure you keep your eyes and ears open because I got a special announcement that we're going to be talking about later, man. So the official video coming later. Sorry, this is an abrupt one. I'm in this training all week. So, you know, I've been moving around kind of funny as far as, you know, how I put out my content and stuff like that. But, you know, the week almost over, an official video coming later, man. Listen, like and subscribe. I want to get to 20,000 subs, and I can't do it without y'all. So, you know the vibe. Share. Tell your mom, tell your uncle, tell everybody.